Ladies and gentlemen, I am Timothy the Cannabis guy, the Gunja King, and welcome back to the session. A day or so ago, one of the greatest coaches in NBA history, Greg Popovich, retired. Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, David Robinson, Boris Diaw, just to name a few, who benefited from the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, he's definitely on the Mount Rushmore. He's definitely one of the greatest coaches of all time, for sure.
Okay, what about GM? Because he put those teams together.
Yeah. He's had great teams consistently throughout his entire career down there. So,
Oh,
yeah.
man, yeah. He closed the door with women.
Hey, and Stephon Castle. He looks like he's going to be something good.
You think they keep De'Aaron Fox?
Oh, I think him and De'Aaron Fox together is going to be an amazing deal. Then you got Wemby down low. And that's a good little triangle you got right there. Take it back to some old school Lakers talk.
They say you start with three. Maybe, Trey Young and Young. And then, go from there.
But yeah, no, Greg Popovich. I'm disappointed that he's going to be going out the way he's going out. I wish he could have, ended on a high note instead of, retiring due to injury, sickness.
Coach is coach, man. So he went out coaching as long as he could coach, the way he wanted to coach, and that's kind of how you want to go out as a coach.
In fairness, though, he is still staying on as president of basketball operations, so at least they still got him.
Oh, so he's still the GM?
Yeah, he's still GM. He's just not going to be coaching anymore. He's basically going to take that. All right, you're right.
Oh, so he took the Pat Riley route.
Huh?
Pat Riley.
Oh yeah, basically. I think nothing against Pat Riley because what Pat Riley has done throughout his entire career is really good.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, Greg Popovich is a phenomenal coach.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna shift a little bit and segment too. We're gonna get off Pop a little bit. What you want your Detroit Pistons to do? You get one thing on your wish list.
One thing on my wish list.
A position, not a player. A position, not a player.
Big man. A bona fide, a legitimate. Doesn't even have to be a center, but a power forward.
6'11" or better.
I'd be okay with 6'10", but someone with some legitimate big man size, old school big man skills.
I want a big man too, and I want two of them. Here's the thing. I got a big man I got to get rid of in Clint Capella. And Larry Nance Jr. And you can have it.
I don't
He
want
ain't
him.
even gonna cost you that.
I don't want him.
Oh, okay. You said you want a big man with old school skills.
Yeah, but I want one that actually plays still.
Now you see my argument. You want somebody that plays, half the season ain't good enough.
Well, speaking of half a season, there's a rumor going around about the Pelicans getting rid of the Zion. Now, just because I love the bruise 'em, bash 'em, beat 'em up, bad boy Pistons, If we could get a guaranteed full season out of him, I'd love to see him come to Detroit. But there's no way you can guarantee you're going to get more than a half a season out of Zach.
On a treadmill.
You ain't going to get him on a treadmill. That man's just as big as me.
You gonna play him at center?
Yeah, but he still only plays half a season. I want more. I got to have a better guarantee.
He playing half the season because he's too big for his body.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's got the same problem I do. Too much weight for the frame. Body breaks down too much.
I would like to see him go work out with LeBron for like a year and a half. Couldn't hurt. I got the 13th pick and somewhere around the 22nd pick. Speaking of the Lakers, I got their pick this year too. And I just fired my GM and I hired one of the Lakers' golden boys. And I'm hoping for a power forward and a center too. Problem is, ain't that many good centers out there.
Yeah, see, and this is my problem. My Detroit Pistons only have one fucking pick in the entire draft. And that's number like 37 in the second round.
Oh, so you ain't even got no first round pick. What you do with your first round pick?
So anything we do, we're gonna have to do it in free agency or
Hey,
trade.
well, hold on. Draymond Green, Paul Millsap, Bronny James, are three NBA players I can name that came out the second round that had a hell of an NBA career. You can find something in the second round.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying with one pick, that makes it exponentially harder. That's all I'm saying.
What that cap space look like.
Let me look real quick.
Yeah, see, if you got cap space, then that draft pick ain't gonna matter.
19 million.
You get a nice big man.
You know, if I had to pull out, like, say a name that I'd like to see, Zubac.
What about John? What about John Copper?
What's that?
What about John Copper?
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking anybody, I'd love to see Jaren Jackson Jr., but that's because I'm a fan of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah, you ain't. What you gonna give up though?
That's just it. What do we got? They're gonna want what?
Shit,
I
Cade Cunningham.
can't afford to give up, Cade.
I wouldn't give up Cade. You know, unless I was getting a player that was of equal value.
Thompson, Sasser.
Maybe like Luka, Trey Young. I'm talking about a bona fide superstar. Maybe Maxey out of Philly. Tyrese Maxey. Those other guys, you know, they all right. They like Tyree Halliburton type player. They all right.
I like
Yeah,
Hallie.
yeah, yeah, he all right. But I wouldn't trade Trey Young for no Tyree Halliburton. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I like Hallie because he helped me win my fantasy league.
Yeah.
That's why I like Trey. You do fantasy league at all?
Yeah, I just did my fantasy draft for the NFL. I snagged Michael Penny Jr. and B. John Robinson. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can believe it or not, Brad thinks that the Lions has a chance to beat my Atlanta Falcons.
I don't
Now,
think. I know there's a chance.
I'm gonna just say that Brad is forgetting that his quarterback is the quarterback that nobody wants.
He is the most underrated quarterback in the entire NFL.
Yeah. You say that now. That's
I
like
still got him.
that's
He's
like re
probably okay with
hey,
that trend.
that's like redrafting the draft 2 years after. The truth is, Matthew Stafford left, won the Super Bowl. Jared Goff was the throw-in ancillary prize in the end. Now, Michael Penny Jr. on the other hand, the Raiders was hoping. They was praying. They like, yo, that's our franchise quarterback. The Falcons was like, nah, unless you go buy some tickets. They wanted my quarterback. They
So
got
you
rid of yours.
still bad mouthing my man. Top 5 NFL draft pick. Didn't he go number 1? And he took the Rams to the Super Bowl. He's about to take us to the Super Bowl. He's led the league almost in top 5 in the league pretty much every year in passing.
He is the Caucasian Dak Prescott. And you want me to get excited.
Excuse you, no, he's won playoff games. Thank you very much. What is Dak won in the playoffs? Not a goddamn thing. Why? Because he's a choke artist. That's why Joe Milton III is going to be the new starting quarterback for fucking
Hey,
Dallas Cowboys.
let me say this though. Hold on. Jared Goff had Sean McVay, and then he went over there to the Lions with that defense. Dak ain't had none of that. Dak had Kelly Moore. And
Oh, don't count him out. That man has got a better offensive mind than a lot of the NFL.
I'm just saying he had Kelly Moore, and I forgot the other coach who coached Aaron Rodgers.
And he also had the coach for Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, too. Or not Brett Favre, but Aaron Rodgers, too.
Yeah, McCartney.
And he still can't do shit. He great in the regular season, but if you're going for the big game, you can't have it.
Hey, well, that's Jared Goff. He's great in the regular season, but in the big
It's not
game, it's
Jared.
over.
That's not Jared Goff's fault that we lost that game. It's our defense.
All right, so did you fix your defense in the draft?
To win. We just could not stop them because we had 16 injuries on defense.
Did you fix your defense in the draft?
We made it better, and we re-signed the guys that we had. We already had a team that went 15-2, and we improved that team. I
Okay,
mean,
15 and 2.
just Aiden Hutchinson coming back from injury alone is an improvement on that defense.
Now, I like Mr. Hutchinson. You know what I mean?
We got signed DJ Reed, the best cornerback that was available in the free agency.
You know
And
why
we
he was
got
available, right?
Absolutely. We got one of the top 3, if not the best, safety tandem in Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch.
So what you feel like you need now?
What do we need now? What we need to hurry up and sign Smith agency. That's what we need. But I've been doing research on Salik Williams. Man's a monster.
So you don't think they're gonna do that? They just gonna stay back.
Stat-wise, best defensive tackle that's coming out of the college this year.
So you staying pat?
I
All right.
missed what
All right. So as is, you think the Lions are ready?
I think we're ready. We proved last year what we could do when people got hurt. Now we get them all back. I'm ready for a fucking redemption season as far as defense goes. I see our
So,
defense going from middle of the road where it was. I think we're gonna have a top 10 defense.
so call your shot.
What we're gonna end up with on the season
Yeah.
record wise? 14-3.
Mm. I had the same record for my Atlanta Falcons.
I really wish the conspiracy king was in here because he was running his mouth like a motherfucker out here. I wish you could hear half the shit he said.
Hey, he gonna have to plug that in a little bit and segment three, because we about out of segment two. And if you didn't know, this championship can be yours for just a low little price of $5.
You
You
said
have to buy the raffle ticket in order to win this championship, and that raffle ticket is $5.
blackmetalinkcomics.com to get that raffle ticket. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe to this here podcast, the sessions.
And that's
Plus,
yours.
you notice that wonderful Timothy the Cannabis Bear hat that my man's got on, and that nice little swag he got driven. You can get that from blackmetalinkcomics.com as well, blackmetalinkcomics.com as well. The merch is up there, the papers, the anime, the comic books, you name it, it's there.
Yeah,
Oh, don't forget your morning coffee mug too. I saw that, by the way.
yeah, three of them. I got you.
James pulled the website up while you were having technical difficulties. We've been showing folks.
Yes, that's nice. That's on there. I'm gonna use that, by the
But yeah, other
way. Yeah.
than that, going into segment three, or session three. What were we doing for three?
Oh, that's straight up the conspiracy king. He was gonna take us down the rabbit hole, ladies and gentlemen. But you gotta
That's right.
come back to see.
Come back to see, find out what the conspiracy king has in line for us tonight. Segment three is